train tracks. Ruby draws, we're fizzing to get high. And we'll hit the bluffs, find ourselves the same old road. Everybody says this place is beautiful, and you'd be so crazy to say goodbye. But everything's the same, this town is pitiful, and I'll be getting out as soon as I can fly.
So we're on our way to Maine. Just stopped at a rest stop in Kennebunk, and my GPS just yelled at me for stopping.
She's talking to us.
Yeah. We got about 3 hours left to get to where we want to be. It's a little cloudy, off and on rain right now. It's probably what it's going to be like throughout the day, but we don't have too long of a day planned, so we'll see how it goes. See when you're up there. Yeah. So we're in God knows where. Probably gonna get shot.
The GPS led us astray a little bit. We're on this
dirt road called Red Moose Lane, and just to give you an idea of what we're looking at here, I'm gonna try not to crash.
I mean, ignore the fog. I mean, the road is just something else, and we got to a point where there was just a gate.
Yeah, just a gate.
And we can't go much anywhere else, so luckily I bought a map at the last convenience store we just got to, so yeah. I'm gonna use the map and be my own navigator.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Andrew's plan here because this road's just, I don't usually swear a lot in these videos, but this road is fucked.
So that doesn't go anywhere.
Really doesn't. I mean,
I don't know what...
I'm pretty sure these are all hunting camps.
I don't know what the Garmin lady thought, but she thought wrong.
Yeah, it's a pretty big mess. I wouldn't even want to get out of my car out here because I feel like there's going to be some guy waiting with a muzzle loader. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Hopefully we get off this road fairly soon. I mean, it was this pretty short road, less than a mile, or 1.2 mile road before we reached our impasse there.
Yeah.
Applying the brakes very generously right now. There's like one small patch of like somewhat pavement there, and then just more gravel.
More the same. I think there's a way to get around all of this stuff.
Yeah, I would hope so. Welcome to the Carrabassett Valley, Sandy River, Maine.
2 miles.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Do you see where you just led me? And now you're telling me to go in some different direction, which is like ironic.
Recalculating.
Do not invest in Garmin. This GPS is going to get a terrible review from me. It has failed me on more than one occasion. Oh God.
On Main Street.
All right, well, our first accomplishment of the day is we're alive. The Red Moose Lane there, we did not succumb to it.
Let's get up to Route 16 over
Turn
there.
right on Main Street.
Yeah, Route 16. All right, we'll see you at the trailhead. All right, so we made it to Saddleback Mountain. We're at the ski area, and it was an interesting drive. Took us about 4 hours, and now we're here, getting ready to go. And we're basically just going up one of the ski trails on the way up. Andrew had the name of it, I forget already. But we'll figure that out when we're actually there. Still don't know where exactly we're starting, but I'm gonna throw on my jacket. It is a little chilly. And I'm gonna get the stuff on and go. Should be hopefully a pretty quick day. See, if you haven't noticed, the weather kind of sucks. We got the rain gear on today, and I mean, I'm not really expecting to get too much of a view. This is only going to be about a 6.8 mile climb, but I'll try to be as descriptive as we can, because online you don't really see a lot of write-ups on this hike. I mean, 4000footers.com had something, and even that was pretty vague. But we're going to be going up one of these ski trails here, and do you remember which one it was? Gray Ghost Trail, and that's basically how we're going to get to the summit, and then from there we're going to be going over to the Horn. It's just I don't even know if I mentioned, this is Saddleback Mountain up in Rangeley, Maine. So you can kind of see we're at the base lodge now, and these are all the ski lifts. Wish I had stopped by here in the winter to do some skiing, but in any event, we're just going to find the right trail and go. I guess I'll see you when we find the sign for the trail. Alright, so we found this little trail map, which, nice thing about ski mountains. But we're going Gray Ghost Trail. Follow that all the way up there, and then just kind of walk along a ridge line until we get to the summit. There's a real "you are here" sign, but this is right about where we are. So yeah, if we just start walking up, we should come in contact with the trail, and we'll get going. Okay, so we found the Gray Ghost Trail. So if you're actually kind of looking to help you out, it's right in between this quad ski lift and that double right there. And so you can see how it's all kind of like this. So I like how there's like cut wires in the ground. Hope they're not active. But yeah, we're just gonna follow the ski trail, and we'll be up there, honestly, probably pretty quickly. No warm up to this hike though. I mean, we're just ascending, starting at about 2,000 feet, and this mountain's only a little bit over 4, so should be a fast day, and the ascent shouldn't be overly brutal. We're in a green circle trail right now, aka novice, before it becomes a square.
Shouldn't we be on a square trail?
It will become one. Which probably means it's going to get steeper. Bringing my skiing jargon into the hiking business here. Well, we've only gone for about 15 minutes or so, and it's getting tiring just because it's now I think we're past the point where we were at the green circle, and it's become a blue square, which basically, in layman's terms, it's getting steeper. No real warm up to the hike, so I do like the fact that it's less than a 2-mile climb to the summit, though. Make it for a very brief amount of pain, and then we're there. Well, it didn't take long for me to shed the jacket. It's we're going slow. It's pretty steep. And to be totally honest, I have no clue what trail we're on.
Nor do I.
This is like a less glorified version of the Macomb slide. But the way we figure, any of these trails are going to the summit, so, or at least close. So we'll figure it out. Thoughts right now?
None.
No thoughts. We're used to the warm up. Saddleback's just like, nah, we're gonna go straight down, or straight, whatever. Straight up there. Clearly there's not gonna be any view at all. But whatever, we're not in a hurry. It's only probably about another mile to go. honestly, before we get there, so we're just taking a little break. That was a lot without stopping. That's a slipper. Apparently somebody has decided to bring slippers up here. Now they only have one. Tragedy. Well, you can hear the sound of us breathing. That's because Saddleback here has been about, what'd you say, about 1.1 miles of sheer pain up to this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. If it was a hot day, this would really suck. Again, so saving grace for us is that it's just such a short but extremely vertical climb. We'll be up there soon, but it's not really what we're used to. It's usually like the 5-6 mile hike, and then we do this, which is always a nice warm up. But oh well. If you're asking my opinion, I'd rather do the Adirondack way with the nice, easy, gradual ascent. But oh, here comes the rain. We should be good though. Can't be too much further. Alright, so we're kind of at the top of a ski lift now, and we're just going to check out the trail map as to where we are. But I think you're at the top of that lift right there, yeah. So yeah. Oh, see, I see the way we went up. See Green Weaver?
No.
Right there. The Gray Ghost. Well, yeah, you're right, we didn't go up there.
I think we did the right thing.
This is what I'm looking at. And then we're right there. So yeah. Alright. It's just a short little ridge line now. And we'll be there. But the worst is over, so that's cool. Well, which way to take? That just keeps paralleling. That just goes up. You gotta go up, I guess. Up would be the general idea, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Well, we're at the top of the ski lift is, which means the summit shouldn't be too much further. And we're thinking that's where the trail turns off. So that's what we're gonna take, and well, hopefully we get there. Appalachian Trail, so I know we're on the right track. Here we go. Well, looks like, I think we're coming up on the summit. Saddleback, and well, this is a beautiful day up here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Put my jacket back on. Just a little nuts. I'm gonna try to make my way over to the water. Oh man. So, I'm not gonna lie, it's just brutal up here. To be honest, if this was like a herd path hike or anything like that, I'd say forget it, we'd turn around and go back, but this is the Appalachian Trail that we're on. So if there's any trail that's going to be pretty well marked and easy to follow, it's going to be this one. So we're just going to get to the horn. We didn't even take a picture. We're just going to get to the horn, get back, and get the hell out of here. Andrew can't even see. His glasses are getting fogged up, so he's sticking pretty close to me. But yeah, it sucks up here right now. Not gonna lie. All right, so the other sign that we saw before was not the summit. This is, obviously. We got 1.7 to go till we get to the horn, which we're gonna be descending for a little bit for, I believe it's 1.1 miles before we reach a col, and then it's 0.6 up to the horn. So we're just gonna keep following the Appalachian Trail, which is nice, and we'll be there hopefully in no time. Probably gonna get pneumonia and die. Can't imagine how nice this ridgeline would look on a nice clear day. Looks like we're not gonna be that fortunate. Not holding up really any hope at all that the sun pokes through today. I am wet. And it's gonna be a little slow going. We're getting some boulders down in here. Looking a little more like a hiking trail than a ski trail now. I don't want to be skiing down any of this crap. Not anytime soon anyway. Rocks are pretty slippery, so just trying to be pretty careful. But we're still kind of coming off the summit of Saddleback, getting ready to reach the col there, but still got a little ways to go till we're there. Well, just came across a couple of old guys who are apparently as stupid as we are. Yeah, I think they were trying to do the Appalachian Trail, because I don't think they've been to Saddleback yet. They call it the Horn. Yeah, they're just hiking a section. I don't think this is a long tour. Well, probably long tour, but I don't think they're hiking a huge portion of this today. Nobody would blame them for not doing so, but I'm going to try to figure out my way down this. Okay, these rocks are slippery, so I'm just trying to be careful. Pretty much my goal is today, do 2 mountains and don't hurt myself. Let's go down here. That looks like a nice way. Alright, Andrew's down there. We're trying to get down to the col here. We're still descending off of Saddleback right now, going towards the Horn, so this wind and rain and fog, miserable day. I just think I just took a week off vacation to do this Carrabassett Valley. It's it kind of sucks out here. The only way it could get worse, I guess, is if it starts to snow. Or we get trampled by moose. One or the other. Andrew looks like he's just he's already entered get the hell out mode. Which is only taking us further in, but man. It's pretty I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but it's June and Andrew's hiking with a hat and gloves, and I'm wearing my ski jacket, which I thought would have been a little excessive. Then I got up here, and boy am I glad I brought it, because it is really kind of cold with the rain and the wind. It's only about 45 right now, and with the rain it just makes it feel that much colder. Unfortunately, this trail is easy to follow. I mean, you can just follow in the white markings. So we're gonna get a little tree line for a little bit before we can kind of bump up. This might be the col actually right now. Oh, almost blew my boot right off the rock there. So I gotta be careful. I gotta stop filming and actually focus on what I'm doing now. Well, we just kind of got past what I think is the col between Saddleback and the Horn, or at least I hope. Either way, if I remember correctly, it should be a little over a half a mile until we get to the Horn from that point. That portion was kind of flooded out too. There's a lot of standing water. Not that it really matters right now, but we're wet. Just try to get this day over with. Well, that's pretty unavoidable mud. Try to preserve the AT as much as possible. Ow! So that's what evergreen tastes like. Tastes like crap. Yay. Well, that's different.
Ask me if it's attached to anything.
Is it attached to anything? No.
Not a thing.
Nope. Let's give this a shot. Oh yeah, you're right. That's shaky. Jesus Christ. Appalachian Trail. How do the trail runners get through this part?
They don't.
Do they just jump?
People only trail run in the Adirondacks.
Man, we're starting to ascend though, so that's a good sign. I think.
Wonderful sign.
Fingers crossed that we're coming up on the summit. I don't feel like it's been 1.7 miles.
It has been. You just...
Let's see. Fingers crossed. Come on, Horny. I don't know. I'm not liking the looks of this. Yeah. According to those old guys, we actually weren't that far. Props to them for being out here too. Crazy old bastards. Yeah. Looks like we were deceived. It's probably not too much further, but either way. On day like this, you just want to be done. Andrew's struggling with the shoelaces today. I've noticed. Get to the point where I kind of want to dry off. It's not gonna happen, I don't think. Not till we, are in the car. Oh well. God damn it! This is not the summit at all. This just sucks right here. Completely exposed ridgeline. Just getting the wind and the rain just blasting right in my face. Oh, thank you, trees. Thank you so much for your hospitality. Yeah. Okay. So this is what the NewEnglandTrailReports.com was getting at with the flooded coal. All right, so yeah, I didn't think it felt like 1.7 miles. I should have listened to myself instead of the wishful thinking. This is totally flooded out here. I mean, so standing water completely. Just stay on these rocks, but now we got the 0.6 to the summit. That makes a lot more sense. Damn it. Alright. Don't you dare be a false summit. Don't you dare. Do not be a false summit. God damn it, it's a false summit. That's the second one. The summit's over there, looks like. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision lights the way. Oh, this is starting to look a little better. There's a freaking hurricane up here. I'm yelling just because I don't really know if you can actually hear my voice over the wind. But this is it. Finally! We made it! It is gorgeous up here! The horn. Who knew that the horn was just a big stick sticking out of the mountain? Alright, time to get a Cliff Bar, a quick pick.
No. We're going back down.
down without a cliff bar. Yeah.
Good picture.
Quick. Alright, picture. Jesus Christ, get me off this thing. Hell no.
I'm not gonna stay there.
Hell no. Woo! Let's get to the trees. Trees and the cliff bar. Good. Good Lord. Oh, Jesus. God, this sucks.
Remember when I said in the car, why don't we hike these kind of mountains like this today?
Why do we?
I don't know.
Oh, cripes. I'm just like enjoying this one little spot with trees right now. Yeah, that was brutal. Good God. All right. Yeah. All right, so we're back on the summit of Saddleback. I just stopped filming because it was pretty brutal. Still is.
But it's just before 2 o'clock. So
Yeah.
took the time.
So that's the bright side. We've actually done this really quick, so we should be back down by 3, no later. Get the heck out of here.
Can't see it.
Yeah, not much for views. Hopefully tomorrow will be better, but let's just go. Alright, so turns out, I mean, we're almost done here, but Andrew and I went up the wrong trail when we were climbing Saddleback. We went up the Winder or something like that. We're supposed to go up the Gray Ghost Trail. We ended up finding it on the way down, so that's what we've been going down. It's literally just a straight line, so just, and it goes straight down. But we ended up finding it, and it's turned out to be a lot easier. I mean, there's more of an established hiking trail. Like you can see, it's been consistently worked through. So we should be out of here in about 10 minutes. So thank God. What a sucky day. Coming back on the parking lot. The wind's trying to make one nice little appearance.
But it can't stop us.
Can't stop us now.
Fog never lifted at any point in time today.
No, fog just stuck around. Well, we're gonna get all our crap off and then we'll kind of summarize the hike as we're driving towards the hotel.
Wow.
We're back at the car. I got the heat up, turned on full blast right now. So I just turned it down so I can talk, but just can't wait to get to that hotel, get out of these wet clothes. But
That's the longest 4 hours in my life.
yeah, 4 hours though. So I mean, it was a
long 4 hours.
It was a long 4 hours, but it was only 4 hours. So, I don't even know where to start with this one.
We can't really give any ratings really because we don't really know what it would look like. I mean, we can't possibly rate those views.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
No,
It's an NA on that one.
Views are just not a play. We have no real idea what looked like. I wish it was nice because there seemed to be a nice ridge line up there, and I'm sure the views
Sure, would look nice.
Sure would have been spectacular, but we didn't really get that luxury given to us right there. But difficulty, I guess we can. I mean, it's so short.
I mean, it really isn't difficult.
Yeah,
at all.
it's so short that it's not difficult. The only thing that sucked was the fact that it was so wet. And I mean, the conditions probably you make this a 3 or a 4 if you could just tolerate, you know, the weather. But as far as like overall difficulty, I mean, you're looking at like a 2. It's really not much to it. There's one part where you go up the mountain. We actually went up the wrong trail. Not that it really mattered, to be honest with you. I mean, they all go to the same spot, so it was just a different way to get there. But I will say, if you actually go up that Gray Ghost Trail, there's more of a defined hiking trail there that makes it a little easier, easier terrain anyway. I mean, it was more just dirt and grass, to be honest, versus we were going up solid granite for a long ways there.
up whatever it was that we went up. And then, I mean, the way over to the Horn from the summit of Saddleback, I mean, it's straightforward. It's a ridge line. You come down to a col, and then you start reascending. And it was pretty quick. If it wasn't so damn wet, we would have stayed up there longer. But it was getting pretty gnarly at the summit. So, I mean, overall, I'm sure the views are pretty good there. You'll find pictures somewhere else. Fortunately, we didn't really get much other than a lot of wind, clouds, and rain. But oh well, it's not the first time that's happened to us. Probably won't be the last, so hopefully it's the last. But that was pretty brutal. But we'll be back at it tomorrow, doing the crockers, and then seeing how we feel after that. Maybe we'll tack on Sugarloaf if we're feeling a little weird about it. But well, at the very least, we're going to be doing the crockers and Reddington tomorrow. So we're looking forward to that, and most likely better weather. So, all right, let's go find this hotel and get changed.